Modern masculinity is broken. All right, look at me. I want to say that again. I want to make sure you get this. Modern masculinity is broken, and most men don't even realize it. Had no clue, and they don't even know what the true problem is and how to solve it. And I'm going to tell you here on this channel, Modern Masculinity, how to fix that issue. All right? Because I've been there where you are right now. I've treated women with the utmost respect, done everything I was supposed to do, been that provider that paid for the dates. No 50-50 over here, right? I've been that man that paid for the date, took the woman out, picked her up, did everything that you were supposed to do. Had my own car, all of that stuff. Take her home, not even looking for any type of intercourse right away. Not that type of guy. I was that nice guy. We've been taught happy wife, happy life. You done everything by the book just to find out that she wanted to leave you. Just to hear, we need a break. Just to hear, we're not compatible. Just for her to tell you one day, I don't love you anymore. I felt that. I've been there where you are. When you done everything by the book. Everything that you was taught to do in life. The right way. How your mother taught you. How grandma raised you up. All the things that women said through all these little talk shows. And all of these clips that you hear online. You've done everything the way that they said just for them to break up with you one day, knowing that they left a good man. So then what happens? Well, you say, let's try it the other way then. Then you go through your red pill rage phase where you go ahead and you say, all right, screw it. I'm just going to be all about my money, all about my muscles, and all about being mean and being that guy. All right, the 3 M's being about that money, muscle, and being mean, and just having that alpha giga chad type of attitude, just for women to look at you and think that you're some type of try hard jerk, that you're insecure and just needed to build muscle so that you can feel all big inside and give that little D energy, right? I know you heard all those things before, at least maybe not directly, but you heard women say that, right? So it's like, what do I do now? And a lot of men have just simply checked out of the game. They're not dating anymore. They said, screw it. They're just going to stick to their video games and the video game controller in their left hand and their self-satisfaction in their right hand, you know? So the thing about that is it's leaving a lot of men confused, and it's leading a lot of men to be incongruent and inconsistent in their character in the relationship. And women don't know what they're getting because women need consistency. They need congruency. They want to know who they're dealing with. Women love to know their man, and they love for the when their man knows them. So if they like that, they expect the same from you. They want to know who you are, and they expect the same guy every single day. And we're getting two mixed messages, and none of them are working. But here's the thing. I've had my experience, and I've dealt with it a different way. I've had 20 years of experience in relationships with women all over the planet. Okay? I've been married, and I've been through a marriage breakup. I've been through that. I've lost nothing in a divorce, and I'm married now. Okay? And I've lost nothing So you're gonna hear online that, oh, marriage is dead. You're gonna lose everything. She's gonna walk off with at least half, or you're gonna have to sell everything just to pay her half. You're gonna lose it all of this and the other. I've lost nothing, and I'm gonna teach you men how to, if you have to, God forbid, different things in life as far as how not to lose a red cent through a breakup, through a divorce. What true masculinity is, and how to not get fooled by just thinking that you can become a passport bro, fly overseas, and find love happily ever after. Because guess what? Overseas, those women are also women. And women are women are women. Okay? Just because she's from a different place, or just because she was raised up in a different culture, doesn't mean that those natural women tendencies are still not there. You got to be able to know how to see past the culture, because I'm pretty much like the original passport bro. I've been doing this before I even knew what a passport bro was. You got to know how to identify true femininity, and I'm going to teach you that by tapping into your true masculinity. Now, what is true masculinity? True masculinity is not being a giga chad. We know it's definitely not being the nice guy. There's a reason why the saying goes, nice guys finish last. And we know that, well, you might be able to get some short-term attraction from a female, being that giga chad alpha type. We also know and have learned that basically women just see these guys as freaking insecure, muscle bound geeks that are basically tryhards and coming off as jerks and giving little D energy. You have to be able not just to look the part, and not just how to back off from being too abrasive, but you have to realize that true masculinity is knowing to how to lead yourself and others, okay? Physically, emotionally, and spiritually. You might have never even heard how to lead a woman emotionally, how to lead her emotions, how to make her feel a different way, how to change her feelings to where you can lead and guide her in the way how she feels. Because women are mostly governed off emotions. So if you can lead a woman emotionally and change how she feels, and you're gonna have her massively in love with you, because she can see that, okay, this guy's strong. He can lead me physically. He can defend me. He can protect me. He can do all that stuff physically. He can lead me physically. But emotionally, it doesn't matter if you got all the money and muscles in the world. If you walk up to a woman and your voice is cracking because you're so nervous and palms so sweaty, she's going to see right through that. And that's one thing. Women are experts at seeing right through your front. Okay, contrary to popular belief, they want to say, a lot of women want to say, oh, they were fooled. No, they know exactly who they were getting. They were just looking at it short term. And that's the thing. A lot of these Giga Chad alpha male types are great with women short term, but you always find out that they eventually leave those guys and get back to that Mr. Nice Guy later for long term. And then a lot of times they ended up leading those guys, or ended up divorcing those guys, because why? They don't exhibit the traits of the Giga Chad alpha male types. So you got to have that healthy balance and knowing how to lead a woman, not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually, because a woman has to be told what's right from wrong. A woman wants to be told what's right from wrong from a man. Contrary to popular belief, women don't want a man who they can walk all over. They want a man to lead them. They want a father figure, a matriarch to lead that family. Okay, contrary to popular belief, as much as they may talk down about a patriarchy, every woman wants a man to be a provider for her children and for herself. No matter how much she makes, she always gonna want that man to make more. Why? because she knows that he can cover her. And that's what a woman needs. And that's what a woman wants, is to be covered by a man. And you can't do that if you're not a fully masculine man. And that's what we're going to learn here. That's what we're going to create here, is we're going to create a community of masculine men that are serious about being patriarchs in their family and being leaders in their family. And that starts off by knowing how to lead a woman physically, emotionally, and spiritually. All right? So you want to learn more, and if you're serious about your journey in masculinity, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to turn on those post notifications so that you can see the newest videos that I have for you and the lessons that I'm going to present in masculinity. You probably heard some things here you never heard before. That's good. Let me know if you have. And I'm going to really hone in, and we're going to build this community, share this with others, with like-minded individuals that are tired of being softened down by this society, that are tired about the society saying you're not a real man unless you wear a dress. No, you are a real man, masculine man. And we're going to tap into that masculinity, and we're going to expose the lies and tell the truth so that you too can be the greatest man that you were created to be. God bless. Until the next time.